You, Dana.
For more on the Bengals now, let's send it over to Jay.
All right, Dana, thank you very much. Let's try to figure out where the Bengals are going, where their needs are, where they're solid. And to do that, we bring in our ESPN First Take NFL analysts, John Ritchie, Leroy Glover, and John, we'll start with you. Let's look at their biggest assets because we know they do have some things going for them. What is it going into next season?
Mike Zimmer. They re-signed their defensive coordinator in January because he has absolutely transformed that defense, taking them from 27th in the league in 2007 to 12th to 4th. They really attacked people from their 4-3 looks, and I think it was really only injuries that prevented them from being even better last year.
All right, Leroy, you get the task of telling us their biggest weakness in 2010. What's hurting them?
Yeah, there's obviously a lot of playmakers on the offensive side of the ball for the Cincinnati Bengals. Carson Palmer had a productive season. Cedric Benson really resurrected his career. Then obviously we know what Chad Ochocinco can do. But what the weakness of this offense is, they lack explosive plays. There is really no complement to Ochocinco on the other side of him at the wide receiver position. They need another guy that can get them that 20, 30, 40-yard chunks of yardage that they're truly missing in order to be a productive
You're
offense.
not sure Antonio Bryant's that guy?
Not yet, not yet. He's battling injuries right now. I think they need one more piece to that puzzle.
All right, before we look at what they're going to do with this draft, let's look at what they've done in the past. Leroy, we'll start with you. What's the best draft pick they've made in the last 5 years?
Yeah, I think the best draft pick they've made in the last 5 years has to be the cornerback out of the University of Michigan in 2007, Leon Hall. This team has always had two productive corners, Joseph on one side and Leon Hall on the other. This guy has done nothing but improve since he's been in the NFL. His first season he had 3 interceptions. His second season had 6 interceptions, and last year had 6 as well. I see a humongous upside at the corner position for Leon Hall.
All right, John, let's flip it. Their worst draft pick over the last 5 years.
Jerome Simpson came in. He was drafted above Deshaun Jackson in the second round in 2008. Coastal Carolina should have been a red flag. It wasn't, but his performance has been. Sloppy routes, no polish whatsoever, not even good enough to play on special teams. If he were good enough to be on the field, he would have dressed more than 8 games in his career. The Bengals wouldn't have had to spend $28 million for Antonio Bryant to pull coverage from Ochocinco. He has 1 catch. There you see it. 1 catch for 2 yards in 2 years, and it looks like he got shaken up on that.
1 catch for 2 yards in 2 seasons. Yeah, they'd like to have that one back. All right, let's look at what they're going to do in this draft. They have the 21st pick. Where do they go?
Nate Allen, South Florida. He's a safety. This guy, safety's their need. Taylor Mays, physical phenom, will still be around, but they'll take the guy who's a better football player, more fluid playmaker. He will solidify Mike Zimmer's second level, fast and tall, instincts like Darren Sharper. They got strong safety Roy Williams hurt, Chris Crocker hurt last season. This guy can save the Bengals defense.
Bill's a need. Who do they take?
I don't know if they're going to go safety here with this pick, John. I think they're going to go wide receiver, Golden Tate, University of Notre Dame. A very polished route runner, very good hands. I mean, this guy is versatile, can play receiver, can return kicks and punts, and also the Wildcat is back. He can run the Wildcat as well. Was a former running back in high school, so he has a lot of ability to get yardage after the catch, which is truly what the Cincinnati Bengals need at this stage.
All right, versatility. They won 10 last year. John, how many do they win next year?
I think they're -3 and they only win 7. I think they played over their heads a little bit, responding to the grace in tragedy that Mike Zimmer went through. And I think they got the bullseye, and their division's going to play better.
I like where this team is going. I think they're 1 or 2 players away on the offensive side of the ball. I love what Mike Zimmer has done with this defense. They're productive. They're flying around. They're making plays. I give them +1 next year. I think this is where they start to really pick up some steam.
All right, guys, very well done. That's the Cincinnati Bengals. Our Rough Draft series will continue. We're going to do the Patriots tomorrow. In the meantime, ESPN First Take rolls on. Back to the tournament we go. Tom Izzo has guided Michigan State to its 6th Final Four in 12 years. We ask, is he the best coach in college basketball right now? Skip and the Stews debate it after the break.